He is asking, Maharaj is asking, why at Ramana Ashram people are diverted here?
I don't know, but it's so well known. There were three people at the same time who talked to me.
3 लोकांनी सांगितलं म्हणे इकडे जा म्हणून. They are mad fellows.
When I read the books, I am the volume.
I am that.
Then I thought I have to come.
I am that पुस्तक वाचल्यावर मला वाटलं का मी इकडे यायला पाहिजे. Out of that book, what was the discovery you have made for yourself?
I always had a great resistance in reading, so I came to India 14 years ago in 1967. I collected many books, I've seen many places in India. I hardly read one of the books I carried home. This was the first time that I read a book with such intensity. And the greatest surprise was for me that I had done the self-inquiry at least for 20 years without realizing it. And that came to my mind like this. I thought, my God, what happened?
Out of that book?
Out of that book.
मी 14 वर्ष मागे हिंदुस्थानात आलो होतो आणि नंतर काय मला काही पुस्तक वगैरे वाचाविषयी कधीच वाटली नाही. शेवटी आता आल्यावर हे पुस्तक माझ्या नजरेला आलं आणि मला नेहमी प्रश्न असायचा हे काय आहे म्हणून. आणि आपलं पुस्तक हातात पडल्याबरोबर त्यांना म्हटलं अरे हे असं आहे. असं या पुस्तकांना एकदम त्यांना मोकळ झाल्यासारखं वाटलं. 14 वर्ष पुस्तक काय त्यांना वाचावं वाटलंच नाही कधी. पण प्रश्न होते हे काय आहे ही भानगड सगळी. पण पुस्तक बघितल्यावर अरे असं आहे सुटल्यासारखं. This is about you, about your own self. Could you discover anything out of the book? For your own sake, about you,
yes.
What discovery did you make?
I had quite some questions. When I read the books, I thought when I come here, I'll ask many questions. And while I read the book, some of them dissolved in nothing. And some had remained, not very serious, but many of these which troubled me. Maybe why I came 7 or 8 times to India now, and all that, I didn't know why and all these things. And that vanished. It went.
Oh.
So these questions were answered immediately of myself. Very personal questions.
हे 7-8 वेळेला मग हिंदुस्थानात आले होते मागल्या 14 वर्षात. पण नेहमी प्रश्न असायचे. ते पुस्तक वाचल्यावर बरेचसे प्रश्न खलास झाले. आता थोडे चिल्लर प्रश्न राहिले. Yes. Now coming to brass tacks, what did you come to know as you, the self-knowledge?
I don't get you.
As self-knowledge, what did you get out of the book? What are you? What is the self-knowledge that you are?
I don't know. I know what I'm not at the moment. I know that some of the things that I'm looking for.
मी काय नाही हे मला समजत. मी काय आहे मला नाही समजत. The knowledge I am is nothing else but to know that you are. To get the feeling that you are. Nothing else to know about it.
But may I ask a question, please?
एक प्रश्न विचारू का म्हणतो? Of course. कोणाच्या? आपण 5 रस्ते या म्हटलं घ्या ना. शोध लागला का?
तो शोध लागायला प्रत्यक्षावर असतो. मी आता चालू आहे मोठ्या माणसाकडे, एका चालू आहे आता बघतो त्या जागृती ना त्याच्यानंतर आता चालू असते. त्याला मला हक्कात सांगता येतं की हे झालं राहा म्हणून. पुढे मलबारी होईल त्याला मी सांगेन तो विषय आहे माझ्या पाया पडतो तेव्हा याला काम लाव हे मला सांगता येत असं. लहान ठिकाण म्हणजे मी नेणारच नाही, जिथे मोठ्या विषय नाही.
ते झालं, ते तो झाला. आपण सांगितलं तू आहे हे तुला समजतं, ते ज्ञान ते पण त्याला सांगितलं. तू आहे तुला माहित, हो ते सांगितलं त्याला. Do you agree that you are, because you are, your world is, because you are, your world is. Do you agree with that? Hoy. That is the self-knowledge. Whatever you are, that you are principle pervades all over, pervades in everything. That you are principle. Do you agree?
My question. Yeah, I read in the book, it says the inner fruit must ripen.
What is?
The inner
Fruit.
must ripen.
Oh.
Inner fruit.
आतलं फळ पक्व व्हायला पाहिजे असं पुस्तकात लिहिलं आहे.
Now, right?
Oh. That means whatever you have heard, that should be firmly stabilized in you. You must be fully convinced of what you have heard. That is the ripening of the fruit.
Now, ripening is a process. It is to be understood in the imagination of the time, the sense of time which I imagine.
फळ पक्व होणे म्हणजे त्याला काळ लागणारच. म्हणजे तसं पण इकडे you give up that idea of fruit, ripening of fruit. You must develop the firm conviction that you are is a fact, and you are means the God. You are means the God is. You are the God.
And the rest will happen.
Huh?
The rest will happen by God.
मग बाकी जे व्हायचं ते होऊन जाईल. बाकी जे व्हायचं ते that is going on as it is.
What happens to all my expectations, memories, fears, desires, pains, and pleasures?
माझ्या अपेक्षा, वासना, भीती हे ह्याचं काय होणार? द्वेष. So long as you think that you are a personality, so long as you think that you are an embodied person, till then they will be gnawing at you, they will be biting.
I've never practiced any yoga or meditation or anything. Should I do that in order to get my
Do what?
concentrate, to be better, like concentration, exercise, meditation or yoga
मी
exercise?
ध्यान योग काय असं काय मी केलेलं नाही. मी काही करावं का ध्यान वगैरे? हो. Meditate on the fact. Meditate on the fact that you are. Hold on to that. Hold on to the fact that you are. That you are-ness. If you can practice this meditation, then only you are welcome. Otherwise not. Oh. You are obliged to enjoy or suffer the fact that you are. This you are-ness is the very source of a God and many gods. This you are, that you are very principle, is the creator of all gods. If this is acceptable to you, then only you come here. He says, I am not able to expound in great detail and with full force because of my health. Now, whatever I have said, do you agree with that? Oh, मला अगदी मान्य. Don't meditate on anything else but that you are. What I have said to this gentleman, don't meditate on anything else but that you are. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, by all means ask. Did you hear it or not? Oh, you and I at body level will die. The knowledge I am and you are will disappear. But you shall ever prevail. Oh. The departure of the consciousness means setting of the self sun. Sun, S-U-N. The self is like the sun. Actually, birth is nothing else but the rising of the knowledge I am. But normally people think when the body is born, you think is the birth. It's not the birth of the body, but it's the rising of the consciousness. He says, since you have heard what I have said, I presume that you have understood it. Now you ask questions on this theme.
On I am.
Sorry?
Imitate I am. Can possibly to describe more precisely this certain investigation side. It's not a concentration on I am. It is the certain investigation inside itself. Maybe you can more describe how we go this process. How, for example, we see more.
How to meditate on I am unique.
Yeah, for example.
हे मी आहे याच्यावर ध्यान कसं करायचं? मी आहे ध्यान पकडायचं. You know you are sitting here, is it not so? Like that. Did you catch hold of that? That I am sitting here. Do you repeat that? When you know you are sitting here, that mood should be there. Did you get it? अजून समजलं नाही असं शब्दाने समजलं पण काय करायचं हे समजलं. नथिंग इज टू बी डन. दॅट प्रोसेस नथिंग इज टू बी डन, दॅट इज टू बी अंडरस्टूड. This is a very simple meditation where you have to do nothing, absolutely nothing, even by mind.
So to leave mind go.
म्हणजे मनाला सोडून द्यायचं. मनाने काही करायचं नाही. He says, who is catching whom? Are you catching the mind or mind is catching you? मन मला पकडायला बघतं म्हणतो. मन मला पकडायला बघतं. हा? You are separate from the mind. You are prior to the mind. Mind can do you nothing. Yeah.
But all this activity of mind,
Huh?
all activity of mind, which we can see, and I all time see the mind always try to take all attention on him and all to make the rest to be slave of mind. So he
ही
always,
मनाची शक्ती अशी आहे की ते नेहमी माझ्यावर The mind is concerned with the worldly activities.
yeah,
With the help of the mind, you carry out worldly activities.
yeah,
So you are the executive above the mind.
it is, yeah.
So there is no reason why you should be the slave of the mind. Oh, if you try to identify with the body, then you will be possessed by the mind. You are not the body.
But in a certain level, I experience that I am not the body, not in mind. At the same time, I see that when awareness little bit go less, the mind is it wants
Awareness?
take you. Awareness go not so strong, not so deep. The mind at once tries to take.
बऱ्याच वेळा मी वरच्या पातळीवर असतो म्हणजे देह आणि मन मी नाही. There is no. What do you mean by level? There is no level.
That
Is there level for this space?
is not. I mean, it was just.
बऱ्याच वेळा मी जाणीवत असतो पण कधी कधी मन मला खेचून घेतं म्हणतो मन. You are unnecessarily entertaining wrong concepts that the mind is trying to pull you down. You are always above the mind. Remember one thing, you can see the mind, but the mind cannot see you. If you understand what I talk, you can come, otherwise don't come. समजतं? I have no knowledge except the self-knowledge. I shall talk only on the self-knowledge and nothing less. Oh. 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 The self-knowledge is my knowledge, is my guru, is my religion, is my abode, is my dwelling place.
Also what I can also say, I feel the same way.
You are here.
No, I mean self-knowledge is more, it's all.
होय मला अगदी पटतं म्हणे. You are smeared very badly. You are besmeared very badly with body identification. With the scum and dirt of the body, you are fully covered, he says. Nisargadatta Maharaj, with great love and thankfulness and adoration, I send you my heartiest greeting. अत्यंत आदराने मी आपल्याला माझे शुभेच्छा पाठवत आहे. हार्दिक. I am so unbelievably thankful and happy that at least I have got your words, your teachings on paper. मला अत्यंत आश्चर्यकारक वाटतं आणि त्याच्याबद्दल मी अत्यंत आभारी आहे आणि अत्यंत आनंदित आहे की हे शब्दाबाहेरच आहे. कारण आपलं जे शिकवणूक जी आहे ती मी टिपून घेतलेली आहे, ती माझ्याकडे आहे. आय होप दॅट यू विल हॅव रिसीव्ड माय स्मॉल प्रेझेंट ऑफ मनी फ्रॉम 28 मार्च टू 2 एप्रिल. मी काहीतरी पैसे पाठवले होते 20 मार्च ते 2 एप्रिल पर्यंत, ते आपल्याला मिळाले असतील, आले असतील. आय सेंड यू माय बेस्ट विशेस and greetings. Your beloved pupils, Mr. and Mrs. Novel Arts, Joseph, told me quite a lot about you in their letters. जोसेफनी त्याच्या पत्रामध्ये मला आपल्याबद्दल बरंच लिखाण पाठवलंय. जिसेला क्रॉल, KROLL.
Last year, ladies and collected, Bharat said, someone wants to reply.
Oh.
You gave the letter.
ती बाई इकडे आलेली नाही. ती बाई आली, शी हॅज नॉट कम हिअर. ती पत्र आलं होतं तेव्हा ह्याला सांगितलं तू उत्तर दे, तर हा तिला ह्याने उत्तर दिलं. तिने पैसे वाटायला आले का? हे नाही. She said she has sent money.
See, I'll tell you something. She had a heart attack. Her husband telephoned from Hamburg that she had a heart attack. So now she must be out of the hospital.
तिला हार्ट अटॅक आला होता म्हणे. तिच्या नवऱ्याने ह्याला कळवलं होतं. आता बरी आहे असं वाटतं. मोठं हो
भूतलावर यायचंय.
हो भूतलावर. नाही भूतल ऐकलं नाही. It will bring down that great God, that Brahman, right on the ground and present it before you. Ha. Oh. 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 I am talking to you, the quality of which is such as would bring the godliness right on the earth. Just as that Pandharpur God, which is godliness, is brought down at ground level in the form of stone idol. Ah. Oh. He says, oblige me in one way when you come here. Don't do any propaganda in favor of me elsewhere, outside. I don't want to propagate these teachings further. Actually, I want to send you away. Oh. I don't want a devotee nor a follower. He says, whatever you have heard, till it is firmly stabilized, until then you can come. Once it is fully stabilized, you need not come. What have you to say, sir? Do you understand and do you agree with what I say?
Yes, I almost feel like going.
मला वाटतं की मी निघून जावं आता. मला आता निघून जावं असं वाटायला लागेल. Yes, we can.
Let me rest a little.
थोडा बसतो. What is the advantage for me? You will pocket some knowledge from here. Don't convey any information of this place to anybody.
That is impossible. I cannot convey it.
नाही, मी सांगू शकणारच नाही म्हणजे. It has ever the tongue has remained in our control. It goes on blah blah. The tongue, you see. Even if I say don't talk, will it keep quiet, your tongue? आपल्यावर आदर तर ते सांगणारच ना दुसरीकडे. अच्छा, at least out of sheer respect they are going to say, they are going to speak. That's exactly what I say. That also they should not say. When I depart from the world or when I run away from the world, it means I completely and totally fill up the world. I pervade the entire world. Oh. This has no connection with the normal common language. When I am gone means I am everywhere. What do you say? What do you think?
When I was reading the 2 volumes of I Am That, I must confess it, I don't like reading English books because it's not my own language.
I see.
And it was the first time I couldn't sleep. I through the whole night I was reading, and there was one very important thing which I realized.
Pardon?
There was one important thing which came to me to my mind, at least as being aware of it. He was talking about the inner guru, who is always present, and exactly that. I stood up from my bed and said, it's true, yes, that's it. And that was what always, for the last, I don't know, 20 or 25 years, that was always there. And now when I read it, I thought, how can it possible? I read it, I knew it, I read it, and now I know.
Wow. चांगलं. ती म्हणले 20-25 वर्ष वाचतोय म्हणे, म्हणजे त्याच्या मागे आहे, पण त्याला काही समजलं नव्हतं. जेव्हा त्याने एक वाचलं ते अगदी मनाला एकदम पटलं म्हणे. त्यामध्ये लिहिलंय की तुझा गुरु तुझा आतलाच तू गुरु आहे. हे म्हटल्यावर तो बिछाण्यावर उभा राहून अरे इतकं असं आहे, पण त्याला झोपच आली नाही रात्री. आर यू फुल्ली कन्व्हिन्स्ड ऑफ दॅट?
I am fully convinced.
अगदी अगदी खात्री.
Fully, absolutely.
हो हो हो. Now understand further. All the 5 elemental play. Whatever is observed and perceived, whatever observed and perceived by you, is nothing else but you only. You are.
काही एलिमेंट्स विचारायला माहिती.
Huh?
काही एलिमेंट
You know 5 elements? You know that?
5 elements.
Ah.
Yes.
Subtle states of world, you see. Right from earth, fire, water, air, space. According to subtlety, finer world is very gross, and space is the finest. That means the whole thing, totally everything. That is you are. Oh. Oh. लात मारली? हा. हा 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 हो हो सगळं मीच आहे. With that understanding, whatever is I am, whatever is I am, in that state of affairs, whether you kick the ground or whether you fall in obeisance, salutation, it is the same at that stage, because everything you are. When you kick the ground, you are kicking yourself. When you are offering your salutation, you are offering your salutations to yourself. Now suppose in that state you offer your salutation falling on the ground horizontally a number of times, that is one way of offering devotion. Or you just sit, not even uttering the name of God. Both has equal quality. In that state, when you are everything. Whether, there is no other knowledge superior to the knowledge that you are. You are is the highest knowledge. There are so-called spiritual guides or gurus who will give you mercenary spiritual knowledge, professional spiritual knowledge. Do this and you will get this. No. He says, you may understand whatever I talk now, but I wonder whether you will be able to absorb everything. Something you will understand, but not totally what I said. Oh, because you would be still worshipping your identity with the body and mind. That's why. You might be inspired to worship a god, offer your devotion to a god, but when? Provided you are. If you are not, there is no god and there is no devotion. Come on, you talk on this point.
I feel that like devoting or going to see gurus and masters, living and not living, these things may do some good for the peace of the mind, but they don't hit the point. And now, what I realized when I was in Ramanathapuram was that there is no need to walk around.
There is no?
There is no need to go around and see all kinds of gurus and masters and learn any kind of technique or let them take my karma away and what to take a vegetarian diet or go to the caves or sit in the mountains or whatever. I realized all that is not necessary. It's here. It's within.
हे आता आपलं हे ऐकल्यावर वाचल्यावर त्याला आता स्पष्ट झालंय की साधू संतांकडे वर जाणं म्हणजे तात्पुरतं मनाला समाधान. रमणाश्रमात तिकडे काही डोंगराच्या भोवती हिंडणं किंवा आणखीन काही कर्म माझं कोणीतरी साधू घेईल, माझे कर्म काढून टाकेल, हे सगळे समज आहे ते इकडेच आहे. Not here. Not here. Whatever is, you are. Now don't say you are is here. You are, wherever it may be. You are grooming your beard very nicely, not the self. You are taking great care and nursing your hair, that hoary growth.
I do nothing, it all go by itself. I do no one thing about it.
Pardon?
I not moving of my fingers for it. It all go by itself.
मी त्याला हात बोट सुद्धा लावत नाही, ते आपोआप वाढतंय. But you are taking care. If you had not liked it, you would have shaved clean.
Exactly why I not do it, because it's all by itself. If I would like, I have no like, no not like.
तो प्रश्न नाही, येऊन दे का जाऊन दे, मी आपलं काय. You want to show that you are a sage. You are wearing the garb of a sage. A great Mahatma with a pose. नाही नाही तसं काय नाही. Unnecessarily, will anybody wear this encumbrance, inconvenience? Will anybody wear this encumbrance, inconvenience? It's an inconvenient affair. This growth, you see, of hair is very inconvenient, troublesome, bothersome, huh? Uncomfortable. Don't you brush it every day? Don't you wash it? No? Then it should have been knotted, full of knots.
I think it's opposite. It's comfortable if we speak in this chair. It's the opposite. It's comfortable. I have nothing to do about it.
नाही ते काय नाही, मी आपलं सोडलंय, मोकळं सोडलंय तर. If I take a stand and a pose, that is a great Mahatma, a great sage, by doing all that. They want to show up to the people. Oh, I'm a I'm a great spiritual man. So they go on patting and pampering their beard. At the cost of your beard. या दाढीमुळे थोडा विनोद झाला म्हटलं. That you are primarily. Unless you are, there is no dream. The you are-ness is a prerequisite, antecedent for a dream. Anybody else want to ask? Any questions? Your name, please. Your name. Law. Session.
Sasha?
Sasha.
Sasha. S-A-S-H-E.
I think S-E-R-G-E.
Sasha?
पुढे इथे मध्येच मागे ठेव मागे हो इथे मध्ये ठेवला होता
हा मध्ये
हॅलो काय म्हणतो
Sasha.
Yeah. S-A-C-H-A.
Two, to offer financial help to the poor and the needy. 3, to provide medical aid to the ailing. And 4, to purchase a suitable building for the residence of Sri Maharaj or to acquire a tenement for Sri Maharaj.
Maharaj used to travel on the train. They had bhajans on the train.
And then?
They had hydrants on the train. When did you travel on the train?
ते परमार्थिक प्रश्न नाही, असा दुसरा प्रश्न विचारते मग. नो अदर क्वेश्चन एक्सेप्ट. You ask. Let me tell you. ते सांगते जाणार. You are excluded.
Occupation one keeps, all the desires and fears and pains and pleasure, do they cease gradually in this path of maturation, or do they
They
just
gradually.
vanish within, like the fruit drops, they vanish? Or is it a process that one can experience gradually decreasing while the other part is...
जसे आमच्या इच्छा वासना अपेक्षा हे जे कल्पना वगैरे जे असतात हे परमार्थामध्ये सावकाश कमी होतात का? सावकाश कमी होत जातात का? येस, ग्रॅज्युअली दे डिक्रीज. युअर डिझायर. हो 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 हो. These are the expressions of the qualities related to body mind. So as you get gradually detached, जो आपल्याला आनंद वाटतो तो स्वरूपाचा, त्याचे काही वर्णन करता येतं का? You see, any amount of description could be made, but words are not the actual condition, actual state. There are people who are very adept in that, describing in so many ways, but that is not the correct way. जोसेफ पुरी नेहमी विचारायचा सच्चिदानंदा विचारायचा. पुरी विचारायचा जोसेफ. हा, you have graduated. Only that is written certificate will not be given. Both of you said. Oh.
While this consciousness is there, both ends will be there. I only thought it both ends.
Both ends.
I didn't understand what you said.
When consciousness is there, the duality is there. What is consciousness? You know you are. So you is the one end and you are is the other end. You know you are. So that you, the observer, is one end and you are objectively what you observe as you are, that's the other end. Then you are observing other things. But essentially to start with, it had no end, so it was like a point. The point extended into a line and you observe the other end.
Always subside.
That is,
Seems to be a process gradually declining.
you may accept this because it is a process if you think it's a process. Because if it tells you it's a process, then you would like to elaborate a process. You will be lost in process. You know? He doesn't want to add to your concept. When the process you will say A, B, C, D, F, so many processes. Then you will try to define it, and this, he doesn't want all that. Lesser the number of words, lesser the concept, better it is to be concept free. At body-mind level, it is a process. Once you are free from body-mind, as those desires, expectations all are gone, there is no process left.
Even the desire to get self
Yes, it is a desire. So it is the noblest of the desires. It's all okay. Still it is a desire. To be I am is a better desire. When you know what you are, when you are the I am, to be I am is a bad desire. So that is also must go. That's the last output.
I was reading that keeping I am constantly in mind is a device.
Don't say now mind, there's no mind now when you are saying I am.
Well, feeling I am is a device. Maharaj is
It is,
saying
yes,
the device to produce the soul state
yes.
quiet mind.
It is the only device or it is the only mischief that puts you either down or takes you up. I am.
So it's saying that it wasn't I am that was important, but the quiet mind that was important.
Quiet mind itself is I am.
I am is only one thought. So if you keep to this one thought, all of the thoughts are gone.
Normally, Maharaj says thought means a flow of word. Word flow inside. If you are going to say I am inside, then I am is a thought. When you don't say I am, still the feeling of I amness is there, feeling. You won't say the word. And because that I amness is there, perception of the world will be there without involvement. Just perception, a sound is heard now outside somewhere. You are not interested, you don't analyze that. That is being done by the mind.
It shouldn't be involved because there are no other thoughts. While the mind quiet from the
Not necessarily. Even this thought, with what we are talking, will be immaterial in that state.
Yes.
Just as you are in a train and you see all the vista passing continuously, but it doesn't make any impression on you.
Because since you are in one thought, you cannot have one thought always is lost.
Between you and one thought or many thoughts, be yourself and don't worry about the thought, whether it's one or two. The focus of attention should be on you and not on the thought. Don't count thoughts. You see, you are still oriented externally towards the thought.
So I wanted to Maharaj say in that I am is a thought.
Yes, I am is a thought. Somebody observes I am as a thought, is it not? Something observes. Be that something which observes I am thought. Or somebody is observing your thought. Be that observer.
You also say the observer is that river who talks of flowing without getting stuck at the bank.
That is what Mr. Balsekar normally says, functioning.
Yeah, his is
Be the flow of the event, in the event. Functioning. And observer is something when there is some stagnant water of the same river. We take an identity and we are not flowing with the river. We stay put apart. I am something different.
For functioning, is there one word for that? For functioning.
Normally functioning, he does not use a functioning. He only says, you be the manifest. You are no more individual. He calls Vyakti.
You know what?
You are not an individual. Personality. Personality means one who is entrenched into the body mind. Thinking that I am something different from the world flow. Otherwise, it goes on, continuously thinking. I am something different. That carving that separate empire for me in the form of a body and mind, my idea, my image about myself, is the individual. The more you put your mind into operation with preconceived ideas, the more individual you are. If you don't have written past memories for comparison, if you don't pass your judgment in comparison with your past ideas, now suppose a sage is there. Instead of listening to the sage, you think a sage should be like this, he should talk like that. These are all your concepts already prepared. And whatever he talks, you try to fit into that. No, reject. You see, this is all individualistic process. Just listen. No comparison. Then you are with the flow.
But why are we all inclined to be against the flow? Our true nature, the nature we are born with, is just inclined us to go with the flow. We're always trying to go against the flow.
That is your instinctive nature to be with the flow. That is the inclination towards spirituality. That's why you believe in a God. You go to a stage, you listen to profound talks. But the general nature, first of all, initially, is to think that one is an individual, a separate entity from the entire world. That is the nature.
That's the nature we are born with.
Yes. He has been saying, the moment you are born, that consciousness is manifest only. Say after 1 or 2 years when the child starts knowing it is. Later on, artificially, we feed the child with concepts. This is not natural. We feed the child with preconceived ideas. You are so and so, your name is so and so, I am your parent, he is your relative, talk the truth, there is a God, all those things. So unnatural ideas are fed into it, and when we grow into manhood or say, we are unnatural. We are an individual. Now the process is to discard all those wrong concepts which we have collected spiritually. We start with the primary concept, I am. The child is told, you are. So that is the first wrong concept given. So it starts creating an empire around itself. I am something separate entity. Now to discard all that is the spirituality. He always says, what is the mind? Mind means all the impressions collected by the child since childhood up till today. The same concepts or impressions again they come out of your memory. And that is your personality. In that you build your own image.
What is the difference then between the individuality and the personality?
Simple. We take it then. Now don't talk about individuality, he doesn't like. ते मन म्हणजे काय वगैरे विचारला लागले मन वगैरे मी म्हटलं महाराजांनी आम्हाला सांगितलंय की मूळ जेव्हा जन्माला येतो पहिल्यांदा 2-3 वर्षात मी असं समजतं नंतर सगळ्यात बाहेरच्या कल्पना घेतो त्या सगळ्या कल्पना त्याच्या आठवणीत असतात आणि त्या वाहत असतात ते मन होतं आणि त्यामध्ये तो गुंतो आणि स्वतःला काहीतरी निराळा समजतो हो एव्हरी पर्सन इज जस्ट इन्वॉल्व्ड right from childhood with the concept or the impressions given. together with the impression given to the child that you are the body. Because even when you feed the child, you feed the mouth of the child with food. But you will tell the child, you are fed. आणि दुसरा याने प्रश्न विचारला परवा आपण विचारलं होते ही दोन टोकं आपण सांगितली होती. तू बघणारा आणि जे बघतो ते. तर मी आहे हा पण एक विचार आहे म्हणाला. मग विचार जर आहे तर तिकडे सुद्धा दोन टोकं आली. तू काहीतरी आहेस आणि तू बघणारा मी आहे म्हणून बघणारा. ही पण दोन टोकेच आहेत मी सांगितलं. मग जाणीव आल्याबरोबर दोन टोकाला सुरुवात झाली. हो हा said the same thing. I told him about two ends. The moment consciousness starts, it starts with two ends. The other end starting growing more and more, it is multifarious. But this one end is observer, the knower. Oh. 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 He says you might feel I am just like you. I am doing normal activities. Bodily activities are going on. But it is not so. All those tentacles which spread out to pursue the world, they have receded, they have sucked in. Only just that touch of knowingness is there. Oh. Oh. He says all those limbs which tries to suck in the world in various aspects, 5 limbs, 5 sense organs, you follow? Those are being taken in. Therefore, I feel a mere consciousness, manifest consciousness. Oh. Oh. You are getting all the support of your senses and limbs. I am not getting that. Oh, what is it? Joseph. Huh? What come up to?
Does the observer,
Huh?
do the 2 points come together? The observer with one.
That is something like this, what is happening here. Yes, you are right. बघणारा आणि जे बघितलं जातं ते म्हणजे जसं ज्ञानी आहे तिकडे हे सगळे दोन्ही भाग आपले एक एक होत चालले आता. येस. हो हो. Now he takes you still behind. He takes you still behind, almost ultimate. He states that knower is the absolute and the known is the consciousness which is playing all the mischief of the world. Now you take that same two ends, polarity, extreme now. Because the consciousness is there, the other end has come. And consciousness is all multifarious activities of the world together with I-ness. And this end is the absolute. The absolute becomes one end for a jnani because the other end has come, appeared for no reason.
to the body, mind, existence,
बॉडी माइंड कॉन्शियसनेस.
consciousness.
प्रारब्ध शरीर मन आणि जाणीव याच्या पुरतच आहे ना. हा, these all 5 elements, body, mind, etc. All these 5 elemental concentration is the fact that you are. That is destiny. Oh. 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 That is the knowledge you are. The knowledge you are is the product of the 5 elemental play only. That gives rise to you of your world and the play in that world. That is the seed. That you are nest, the consciousness, the chemical, it contains latently the knowledge that you are. That is the seed. भाई याद नहीं
કાળી લોક મને આખો વખત ડોળે કોઈ કોઈ કેટલે મહિને આવી નહીં મળે નહીં એમ નહીં કરતો કેટલે મહિને આવી
किती महिन्याने एकदा तरी येऊ नये का मी म्हणजे मला काय एकदम काढूनच टाकली का
મને ફેંકી
નો નો
દીધી
નો
મને ફેંકી દીધી
नाही नाही नाही
હા મહારાજ મને ફેંકી દીધી મને આવા ડકો કર્યો
You have thrown me out, he said. But Maharaj says you are manifest, all pervading. Where is the question of throwing you out?
પ્લીઝ હું જીત નથી કરતી હું રિક્વેસ્ટ કરું
मी काय हट्ट नाही करत, विनंती करत.
ના કરવું તો નહીં આવે જીત નહીં કરે તમારે બધા સટ કરો છે
मी काय जिद्दी करत नाही, विनंती करत. ओके. Questions or to just to meet him. मलाच माहित नाही.
મારા સપનામાં આયા
Then you say you called me.
તો જાણ હતો અહીં બોલાવી નહીં હું અહીંયા ઘર વખત રહેવાનો friend, grace, because I think of him so much sitting at home.
So you command his presence and you get it.
Not as much as I would like.
आपण स्वप्नात मला दर्शन दिलं म्हणे, पण मला जेवढं दर्शन पाहिजे तेवढे मिळत नाही म्हणून आली.
હું ઘણો વખત રહેવાનો નથી એમ કહ્યું તમે મને તમારી સાથે કોઈ બીજો માણસ નહીં હતો ઘણા મહિના થઈ ગયા તેને પછી આવ્યો
What?
Before I heard about the cancer, he came to me in the dream and told me ઘણા વખત નથી રહેવાનો. He told me in Gujarati, I'm not staying alone. Some other man with him, I don't know who. After that, Sean told me, Sean told me that.
तिला आपण स्वप्नात येऊन सांगितलं म्हणे मी जास्त दिवस राहणार नाही म्हणून. दुसरा कोण माणूस होता काय ओळखीचा नाही. He had a dream sometime back, some months back. and she saw Maharaj with another gentleman. And it seems Maharaj told her that I am not going to live long.
No, I'm not going to be here long. હું અહીંયા ઘણો વખત રહેવા very accurately said. He said
I shall not be here long. I don't know whether in dream or here.
No dream.
He said in the dream.
ના, હું હવે ઘણો વખત રહેવાનો નથી. I am not going to be here. And he told me to say the months and the days all got confused.
And for reason she got confused with the month. She is very precise. She will not allow me to go here and there. Very difficult.
So you have to be precise.
But in dream he said I will not live long. So I thought in the dream he will not live long. Last May.
Yes. And said I won't be here, and in the May it was September. In the May.
Oh, in the dream it was September.
That is the confusion.
Oh, it's all confused.
But he distinctly told me I'm not going to be here long.
No, he said long in the dream world or in the
I seem to think that it was September, while it was May.
So it's a dream story. In the waking state it was May. In the dream state it was September. And a Maharaj in the dream in September told her, I will not
Be here very long.
I will not be here for long. Maybe in the dream or in this world, I don't know.
But you came. Now you're not.
And her complaint is you don't again appear in my dream.
તમે ઘડી ઘડી આવો તો મને આવવાનું માપ નહીં રહે. એટલી બધી મહેરબાની.
बरेच दिवस झाले स्वप्नात आपण मला दर्शन दिलं नाही. हा? हा. He said, presently what I see you in my dream right now.
I don't understand that. મને નહીં સમજ પડતો એ શું બોલે.
This is the dream for him.
And that dream was reality.
That is second great dream of yours.
It's a first great dream.
Yes, this is his dream. I don't know. नाही हे कुठल्या प्रतीचं स्वप्न आहे माहित आहे म्हटलं. हे महाराजांना स्वप्न आहे म्हणतात. This is entire thing is a dream for him.
Yes, I know.
The entire play is a dream.
Body is a dream.
Huh?
This is the biggest dream, this body.
To her, she said this body is the biggest dream. Her what?
No, everybody.
Everybody's body is the biggest dream. Everybody's body is the biggest dream for her. Whatever it might be, I know fully well this is a dream and I see you in my dream. Huh? Even that is something.
So he's there.
She says even that is something because in his dream he is being seen.
And he sees me.
And that he sees her. That is enough for her.
Something. That's not enough.
She says something.
Where's Barbara?
Huh?
Where's Barbara?
Barbara is in Germany studying the medical course.
I was a surprise.
Surprise are very funny.
I haven't seen anyone I know.
You don't have any old acquaintance except
આખી
Maharaj.
દુનિયાને ખેંચીને લઈ આવો તમારા પાસે.
सगळ्या जगाला आपल्या पायाची खेचून आणता म्हणे. सगळ्या जगाला आपल्या पायापायची खेचून आणता म्हणते. He said his word has no legs.
But yet he tells me.
He's not the Maharaj you saw in dream. He's different. He's very
Huh? What?
He's not the Maharaj you saw in dream who said I will I will leave for a few days.
No, no
He's
need.
different.
I won't be here for long. No need, no question of living or dying. હું અહીંયા રહેવાનો નથી ઘણો વખત.
ते स्वतःतले पुन्हा सांगते त्या महाराजांनी स्वतःतले म्हटलं की मी जास्त वेळ राहणार नाही.
ખરી વાત,
हा.
ખરી વાત, ખરેખર ખરેખર આવેલા.
खरोखर आपण गेला होता ना स्वप्नामध्ये. येस. Did you really appear in my dream? In the real dream?
He said yes.
Yes, he did say. He did say yes. हाँ. Oh, just as you saw me in your dream, I see you right now in my dream.
I am going with him. He's got to take me with him.
आपण मला आपल्या बरोबर घेऊन जायला पाहिजे.
મને લઈ જવાનું સાથે. મને મૂકીને
आपण
લઈ
मला
જવાનું.
बरोबर घेऊन जा.
તમે જશો ત્યારે મને લઈ જજો. નહીં મહારાજ.
मला
Promise. I got to take me with him when he goes.
Oh. He says, how can you take you? Because you have no name, no form.
But when he leaves the body, I leave the body too. That's all.
आपण जेव्हा देह टाकणार तेव्हा मी पण टाकणार.
I will with you.
Don't say that he has no right to drop your body. It will go by itself. It will drop by
But when
itself.
he's
Spontaneous.
together, he's got to guide me there.
When
He's got to guide me there.
there means here.
Wherever we are.
देह पडल्यावर आम्ही कुठे असू तिकडे आपण मला मार्गदर्शन करायला पाहिजे. Stupid question.
Like me. नहीं महाराज.
He says before the body is dropped, you are already manifest. The only pity is, or misery is the fact that you still think of the body that you are.
No.
नाही म्हण. नाही म्हण.
नहीं नहीं. Body is not me. My instrument. मैं तो हथियार है.
देह म्हणजे माझं हत्यार आहे. Body is my instrument. Say what you like.
I don't.
He says you are only building an image of my words. Don't ask anything, please. Great actress playing Shakespearean plays of a very high order. She used to direct also. She would give good talks. Very accomplished she was. But she will disown now, and I am talking so that she doesn't hear me. I am trying to. यानी मला बरीच नाटकं वगैरे फार छान करायची. नाटकं वगैरे फार छान करायची. फार प्रसिद्ध. And accomplishing so many things. Today now she is here like this. That is full of wisdom. Maharaj has so many times told her, in your old age don't come here. stay put wherever you are. Because you have already reached destination. Don't worry. Still she wants to come. Nobody. He says, whenever you raise a question and I give a reply, I don't try to measure that reply whether it is correct or wrong. Out comes the reply. It is a question of spontaneity. There is no stagnancy in that pool of thinking. Huh? There is no stagnancy. Whatever comes is the most. आपलं पुस्तक वाचलंय, ध्यान वगैरे करतायत. He thought you are a new person because that light you see, the dazzling light he could not see. I said, you have been coming for the last few days. He Bhaiya Maharaj, he has changed your dress. You missed it here. Oh, इथं बसते ना मी तिथे जागा बदलली म्हणून आपण आपली that's better, yes. You go in Bombay? एक महीना भर है. Go early, as early as possible. Do. लोकांना सगळ्यांना लगवायचं नाही. सगळ्यांना मला करायचं नाही. त्याचं गाणे बसतं घालून. नेहमी म्हणतात लोक आहे. Maharaj doesn't want the same people coming day after day, for month after month. He says, come, listen for a few days, understand and then leave. He has been saying it number of times that if you stay beyond the optimum point, then the curve goes down. The curve of perception, understanding goes down. It goes up for a while, then it's optimum, then it goes down. He says at that optimum level you leave. I think that is not. Don't argue with me. नाही, ठीक आहे म्हणा. काय बोलत होते ते म्हटलं महाराजांनी सांगितलं तर ऐकून घेऊन तसं कर. उगाच वाद विवाद नको. His profound thought. मध्ये काय म्हणतो Maharaj says the point on which he talks, the subject on which he talks is very limited but very profound. If you understand, then sit for a few days, understand and then leave. If it is beyond your comprehension, leave in any case. Oh. He says his talk is totally opposite to what is generally being given elsewhere. That which is told elsewhere appeals to most people according to their concept. What is being said here usually does not tally with the concepts with which people come here. In which case he says, don't try to tally what I say with your concept, leave or accept it in total.
Yeah, I was wondering to know ourselves, to say we understand, I am not this, I am not this. But that's the path of Ishani. How about the Bhakta? He says, I am everything, I am this, I am this. Is it that you should first go the first way, I am not this, and afterwards you should say, I am everything? And at what point should you change?
हे म्हणतात दोन गोष्टी स्तरेने सांगितलं, हे मी नाही, देह नाही, मन नाही. आणि मग मी हे आहे असंही सांगितलं मी सगळं आहे, मी सगळं आहे. एक म्हणजे हे नाही ते नाही, दुसरं म्हणजे मी सगळ्यामध्ये मीच आहे. तेव्हा आधी हे पहिलं धरून नंतर दुसऱ्यात जायचं का दोन्ही यायचे?
कारण साधन काय? पंजाबचं कारण साधन काय?
कळण्याचं कारण म्हणजे साधन. He says, what is it because of which you understand either the one or the other? What is it without which you wouldn't understand either? Come on, very important. You were trying to go higher up. He wants to keep you at the root. He says, what is that without which you would not be able to understand either of the two things you mentioned? He says, I am not this or I am not that. In order to say it or understand it, what is it that must be present? मी असणं हे याची जरूर आहे. He said that sense of presence of being is the only thing that you should understand. Drop everything else and be there. And get going with it. Understand that and leave it. Cause of every manifestation in the universe is just this knowledge I am, the sense of presence. And he said the sense of presence, not I am or you are, but the general sense of presence as such. Oh. Maharaj said, this is of such tremendous importance. Once you apperceive just this one fact, there is no need to try to understand anything else. Understand this and leave this. Just get this one fact, absorb it, apperceive it and leave. There is nothing else that you have to know. Maharaj says, understand just this fact. You are not the apparent object which we think we are. We are that consciousness which gives sentience to that object, this psychosomatic body. Understand this and leave. There is nothing else to understand. And it doesn't want to carry on and collect a lot of people, because all the other structures are conceptual structures only on this one piece of knowledge, the being. He said, have you understood what he said? So he says, have you understood? He says, if so, when are you going to leave? So, लवकर जाईल. असं लागतं लवकर जातो. हो हो हो. Maharaj says it is not his intention to collect a lot of people and collect a lot of concepts. His intention is just to say what is, and this is all there is. He has no pose of any individuality. Therefore, at this moment, he says he is nobody's guru, nobody's pupil. And that is why what he is the knowledge that I am, and that is what he is telling us. I am not even Brahman and I am not even consciousness. I am not even Brahman of this.